here for another album review. This time we are doing EXO's Exact. So let's just get into it.
Number 1, Lucky One. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't realize how amazing the sounds and the eargasms of this song was because I was trying to figure out the video, like, who are they, where are they, what maze, like, I was too deep into that I didn't even realize that this song is, like, such EXO greatness.
Yeah.
Like, Courtney put it in such a good way. It's like the stepsister to Love Me Right.
This song just puts me in a really happy mood. Like, when it starts to beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, I'm just like, what am I gonna do today? Wow. And the next single on this album is Monster! In this song, they're getting off on ruining your life. Like, it's kind of rude and it's really mean, but in some way, EXO made it into like this dark, psychopathic kind of stalker romance. And it's kind of creepy, but then it's like, I mean, but he loves me, girl. He ain't creepy.
He's not that creepy. Like, it's all up.
Well, he's literally sitting outside your window right now.
It's
but he's
fine.
watching me because he's just trying to make sure I'm safe.
He's making sure I'm okay.
This song, obviously, with the lyrics, they're trying to ruin you. They're being creepy. I'm creeping into your heart, babe. Overturning, breaking you down, swallowing you whole. I'll steal you away. I'll indulge in you. I'll ruin you.
Like, did you hear that? Like, I'll ruin you. That is the sexiest line. Like, if someone said that to me, I would just be like,
when?
I'm ready.
And then even when Kcon says, it gives me a thrill overturning your whole life, like that's just rude. Like, but even though they're really being mean and evil, I kind of feel like this all is the girl's fault because then in the second verse, it starts with, I hated you, but I want you. It's begun inside of me. And I just feel like he saw her and he didn't want her, but her pull was just so like magnetic that it ruined him. So then he was like, all right, she made me a monster. I hated you, but guess what? Now I want you. So I'm dragging you down with me. You can call me monster. I'm gonna turn you into a monster with me. And they're just like pretty much gonna be monsters together. But at the end of the day, the theme of the creepy song still is love because they say, don't be afraid. Love is the way. I mean, even though they say you can call me monster after that, it's just about the love. Monsters can love too. And I also like that this song is really like full sounding. Like when they're all singing, it's like kind of just dark and epic-y, and I'm just like, ooh, I like. This song could be a really, really, really good fan fiction. I don't know if someone's already made it or not, but you should, because this song is all about obsession, possession, and control, and it would be a good fan fiction. I kind of wish the MV would have went with these lyrics because that could have that MV could have been really good.
That would have been some stuff. Like, that video would have been crazy. The next song is Artificial Love. This song is so beautiful and so sad because basically you're in love with like the fakest fake biddy in the world. She's fake smile, fake tears, fake love, fake words. Everything she does and says is fake. But you're such a sucker and you're so in love with her that you really don't care. Like, you know, they know she's fake, but they don't care because they like her that much.
I don't understand how you're so dumb. They literally say, tell me what the truth is and what's a lie. Can I trust this? Clearly, no. Whatever she tells you that you think is the truth is still gonna be a lie because she's an artificial cootie queen and you can't trust her.
To me, the best part of the song that literally made me melt to the floor was when each member kind of had like a little one-liner like spat and they just kept going, and they said it in like that sexy talk, rap, sing voice.
I really liked how there was literally no singing into the chorus because I was like, ooh, EXO's usually all about wow. But then like for them to have a song that literally has no singing in it in the first half, I was like, look at you really trying to switch it up and do something different. I really appreciated that. This song, they could have given Lay more lines because like, Lay, where were you? Song number 4. Where is this place? The place I've been dreaming of. The breath I exhale that becomes a white cloud. Cloud 9! Ah, this song is just so beautiful. They want to stay in the heaven forever that is you because you have just taken them to another level. This love is on another level. You're on cloud 9. They are just so on cloud 9 in this relationship. When I embrace you, the heaven melts with us. I stopped dead in my tracks when Kai and Chanyeol started singing because I was like, oh, and it was just so deep and dark. And I really love it when those two sing because I feel like EXO has such a solid sound, but then when you like add in Kai and Chanyeol's voice, their voices are different and it just adds like another unique touch to the EXO sound. Ooh, it's like the little hidden gem every now and then. And I just love it when Chan does the whole girl you got me flying up, but I especially love it when they break down and do the girl you got me flying up trap remix.
You got me flying. No pee, no pee, flying. Got you, got me flying. No pee, no pee, flying.
Because the beat breaks down and it just adds a little umph to it and it's everything. You can get hood on cloud 9.
And the next song is
Hello, angel.
Heaven. This song is another example of like those beautiful, touching, meaningful K-pop lines that we always talk about, that if someone said them to me, like, I would be on cloud 9. I would be in heaven. You're the star that the sky dropped. Your bright smile makes me breathe.
Or the fanciest jewelry in the sky can't be as dazzling as you. And there's some fancy ass jewelry up in the sky.
Exactly. He said, the sky gave you everything and the world gave you me?
What? I will protect you so your heart isn't broken or cracked. I promise that I will live for you. Live for you? I mean, until they don't, and then it's like, well, you fucking lied. Now I'm not on cloud 9 anymore. Now I'm a monster. I'm not the lucky one. Woo! Wow!
We took 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How did we just go?
You went back. Ooh. It's like a moment of genius.
I just really love the sound of this song because it was just a simple piano. Like, as I was listening to it, I was like, there's really just a piano up in here, a few other background noises that you found on the keyboard, and that was about it. Like, it's just such a nice, simple, sweet song that Chanyeol wrote, and it gets straight to the point, and it's just pretty. Moving on to song number 6. Sorry, I said white noise because like you can't ever really like hear white noise. Technically, that's what it is. So
wow.
When your pun fails.
Yeah.
This is why I can't like how did I have a stroke of genius?
That's what I'm saying.
And then I tried.
That stroke of genius took a lot. It took so much out of you that you just did that. That's what happened. Your body could not handle it.
Why is there no in between? Why can't I be great? Like I said when I made that horrible pun, you can't hear white noise. So in this song, they keep expressing that I can't see you, but I can hear you. When I close my eyes, all I have to do is find you among the noise in the world. If I can hear your small laughter, I think I'll be at ease. They want to always make sure this one person is okay. Like obviously they can't hear them, so they're not near them. But I feel like as long as you feel like you're with them, then that makes them at ease. This whole song is kind of putting their mind to rest. The last line that Kai says is, that's all I need to know is that you're doing well. And I feel like as long as they know that that person's doing well, that means that they're okay.
This song is not necessarily pointed at one specific person, like how some K-pop songs are like girl this, girl that. It's more of like kind of you'll be okay kind of song. If you're feeling down, you're feeling out, maybe you've been single for a while, or you just feel like you'll never find love, just know you may not see this person, you don't hear this person, they're out there though, they're white noise. Someone's out there ready to love you, and they're gonna love you for who you are. And up next is One and Only. And One and Only has us kind of confused because it starts out so nice. And then
whose DJ club decided to add the like when I was listening to it, I was like, oh my god, Dio sounds so beautiful. And then those air horns came and I was like, wait, what?
From like when it started, like when the club noise started, I thought either okay, like the beat's about to switch up and like we're about to have a party, it's gonna be like some crunk song, but then it just like went back. And I'm like, so why? Someone messed up in editing. They were gonna take it out. Someone failed. Like, someone's getting fired. So basically, like, you are my one and my only. Like, he is literally begging her not to let him go. Please don't break up with me. Don't leave me. I will do everything to stay with you and make sure you're happy, because I know that you're the one for me and you're made specifically for me.
I just can't with some of these lyrics because it's just so deep. Touching the tip of your toes, touching our hands, touching our space, all of it is you. Swimming in this place that is bluer than the sky. I'm caged inside of you. I'm caged inside this love. We live for this love. Chanyeol and then Chin, they have a little back and forth moment, and it's like really fast, and you're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's sweet and simple, and then it continues on to the lovely ad-libs, because the ad-libs all over this song are nuts. Next is They Never Know. And they will never know, because our relationship, the world that we live in together, no one can crack us, no one can break us, no one can get in. They will never know because they will never understand our relationship. We've all seen one of those couples that are just literally in their own world, and you just be watching them, you're like, what are they doing?
Like, what is going on right now?
But they're just so in love and so in tune with each other. They're singing, I opened my everything towards you, my eyes and the place that's deep within my heart. Inside this closed off world that wouldn't even have a small crack, this place is open for you. Now that is some deep stuff. Like, I'm literally closed off to the whole world, but there's just one little slither crack, and it's only for you.
I really, really appreciate how the beat change was so well executed, because there is a thin line in K-pop that is often crossed. This line is crossed. That when they decide they want to change up a beat or slip in some dubstep, it goes horribly wrong. But I feel like they followed like a magical 90s formula that they left in a vault somewhere, and they pulled it out, and it just worked.
And I really like it when everyone sings. In general, like if it's a group, you can tell, like in the chorus, obviously everyone's singing, but someone's a little higher than the other. But when they sing this, I feel like literally everyone is on like the same level, and it just sounds so full and solid and deep and like, they never know.
But one thing that has us quite perplexed about this song is, what is this line they're crossing? Like, they talk a lot about crossing this line. You guys are in your own little world, so you're already on another level from everyone else. You're already up here. So if you're on the same page and you're right there with each other, what line are you crossing?
Like Jasmine said, they're on a whole nother level. They're even saying, ignore the stares. They're all jealous because you're literally in your own world. But then they go on to say is, I will cross the line first to the same world where you are. But if you guys are already in your same world, how is she in a different world? And then you said you're going to cross the line first. Why can't you guys cross together? And then there's another part of the song that says, cross the line that divides us. But how are you divided when you're already in your own world? And then Dio saying, baby, tell me where the line is, but you guys should already be together, so you already know where the line is. So he doesn't have to cross first, and there's no division because you're already in the same world.
Because there's no line.
There's no line to cross. So I don't understand, like, are you in different worlds and you're trying to meet and cross over? When they just say, I will cross the line first, I see someone crossing the line and then looking back and be like, oh bitch, you better cross too, because we're in this shit together.
Because if not, girl.
Okay, and then you can't, can you cross back once you cross over? I don't know. The way they sing about it kind of makes it seem like crossing the line is like a negative thing.
Right.
So if anyone out there finds the line, just let us know in the comment section, because we're still looking, and I'm sure they are, because apparently they're in different worlds, but they're already in the same world. But okay, we're not going to marinate on it anymore.
So they were never together. Last but not least, we have Stronger. Not the Britney Spears version.
No.
But the EXO local line version. Cordy was like laughing so hard at me. I was trying to write my review for it, and I literally like just sunk into it and like closed my eyes and like started crying. Like Legitimately, I started crying, so I had to listen to it again. But there was like a ton of English in this song. Every time I fail, every time I fall, every time I doubt, every time I lose, you're just there for me and you bring me up and we're stronger together as one. Like, I'm not just stronger by myself, like you bring us both up. And that's like a perfect relationship. Like, you need to bring each other up. It can't just be one person.
Also, I could see this as like a song for the fans. This is their first like solid album as 9, and there's a lot of things happening when they say like the long darkness is lifted, like the sunlight, we are stronger, me and you give me strength and I'll be stronger. Like, this could easily be like a song for their EXOLs. The fans give them strength, and as a unit, the fans and the group together, they've become stronger and they're moving in a stronger path together. Why? Because they're stronger. I also really love this song because I feel like it's pretty much an acapella. Like, there's barely any music in the background and there's a lot of English, and I just feel like anyone can be connected to this song. And in my opinion, I know there's been a lot of like vocal line songs, and not saying that the other ones before it were bad, but to me, this is just the best vocal line song since What Is Love. Because for me, What Is Love is just on such a high pedestal.
Right.
My Answer and all those other songs are great, but this one just, when I first heard it, it just got me like, what is love?
What Is Love got me back then, but this is like, punches you right in the gut.
Overall, this album is at its purest form a real R&B sounding album. EXO does have that R&B-ish sound, but a lot of times like they'll throw in a really like poppy song or just like a straight up K-pop song, or they'll just throw in like a Run or a 365 or a Peter Pan. But I feel like this time they were like, no,
we're doing what we want to do.
We're not doing any of that. It's all gonna be R&B, and there's literally only one slow song. Even though there are a lot of different tempo songs, the album just flows perfectly, and you can really tell that they've grown and they've matured, because this sound in all of their songs, and just with like the better line distribution, like more people that were only rapping before are singing, and now rappers are singing and rapping too, and it's just like, wow.
They've definitely like grown into their sound, like Courtney said, and it's straight R&B, and I think that's why like we love EXO so much. And I like how all the songs had like a very simple message to them. It was very sweet and simple. Everything was solid across the board.
10, 10, 10 across the board. Their singles, Lucky One and Monster, like to me those still aren't like poppy mainstream songs. If anything, those two songs could kind of be risky. If any other group came out with it, like they just probably would have flown under the radar.
I feel like in a way they were like testing the waters with Love Me Right. That and Lucky One are kind of similar. So they really, let's put this out there and see how they feel about this, and then we'll just like take it up another 5 notches.
Exactly.
And put out the album. Even Tender Love's kind of like right in between those two.
So in the comment section, let us know what you guys think and feel. What was your favorite song? What is your overall review of this album? Let us know. And well, what?
We'll see you guys later.
Bye!